Everybody good? Tell me, go straight into questions.
Olaf, on the goal they scored, just defensive lapse there on that.
Yeah. I think we could have had a free kick the moment before. I think he pushed Conrad a little bit in the back, gave them the goal kick. I mean, we had the referee had 4 or 5 really strange decisions in the first half, I thought, which brought them back into the game a little bit. So we started the game really well. And those decisions, I don't know, I have to look at them, but they looked really strange, brought them back into the game a little bit, gave them initiative and a little bit of ball possession. And, you know, for the goal, they made a move exactly like we knew they would. And we didn't do what we agreed upon. So disappointing. That's not the first time you've said that. We knew they were going to do that and we didn't stop it. Is that concerning to you? I don't know. I mean, I think they had one more chance in the whole game. You know, so obviously we're doing a lot of things right. We thought we overall dominated this game, and you know, probably deserved the win. But always disappointing when you know they do something that we know about. Obviously, we have to have respect for them as well. They're good players. They have good players up front. So it was a quality move from them, but we should have done better. Is there enough attack in this team? In our team? In your team, yes. I mean, I thought today as a team, we created enough chances. We had a lot of entries in the final third. You know, I thought our positioning was really good. Our game plan was good. You know, things were working really well. We just lacked the quality in the final third. I think you could see that, you know, the amount of entries we have and half chances and chances, you know, we hope to score at least a goal, obviously.
We'll go to Charlie.
Hey, Coach. Your squad touched the ball 30 times in the opponent's penalty area, in Austin's penalty area today. You know, like only 2 shots on goal from those 30 touches. Do you think your team needs to maybe take more quality shots when, you know, have the opportunity to?
Yeah, I didn't know about that side, but exactly as I said before, we had a lot of entries in the final third. A lot of good positioning, I thought, in wide areas as well. A lot of good possibilities for crosses. And yeah, in the box as well. Those are a lot of touches in the opponent's box. So obviously we would have hoped to score at least a goal today.
Yeah, and then you start 5 natural center backs on the back line with Hebert and Horn as the wing backs. You know, do you think that you know, in an alternate universe, if you can go back, would you put more offensive players, maybe like Celia Pompeu, up front and start them maybe?
Yeah, definitely. Those are decisions we make. You know, I thought you know, our game plan was good. We started the game really well, and we had them under control again. We gave them a little, or they had a little bit of initiative in the first half, but you know, we create enough to score. We have a lot of entries in the final third, and they barely have any chances in the game. They have 2 chances and they score on 1. So you know, if we can play more games like that with more quality in the final third, we'll get 3 points in the future, I think.
We'll go to Justin, then go virtual to Christian.
Hey guys, yeah, talking about Celia, but after the subs came on, both subs windows seemed to have a positive impact on the game. Was that just the intensity that they were bringing, or was there something in their game that, you know, kind of mixed the game up and threw it on its head a bit?
Yeah, definitely. It was during the break as well. We got to talk more, and you know, especially with them and their role. I think the game looked like at the moment suited Akil, Celio, Tomáš really well, and I thought they did really well, both the energy and quality. You know, we had injuries to 3 players that were unexpected, so we had to be very fast in the decision making with you know, Chris, Alfie, Jannes. So you know, we had to change around a little bit in our plan, but you know, looking at the last 15-20 minutes. it looked really good. We were putting them under a lot of pressure and had a lot of situation in the box.
Was that the talk kind of coming out of the rain delay? Because before the rain delay, you had pressure and it seemed like a chance was mounting, and then the delay happens and you come out and you have to stay aggressive and stay motivated. Was that kind of the talking point?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was a little bit disappointing with the break because I thought we had good momentum, but we brought that into to after the break as well. So yeah, disappointing not to get a goal today.
We'll go virtual to Christian.
Thank you. Hi, coach. What did you think of Celius Pompeu game, and how do you think he can help the team?
Yeah, I thought he did well. He's had a good couple of weeks in training as well. Obviously, he was out for a long time. So you know, he's still building on his you know, on everything fitness wise, especially. But I thought he did well, and he's a player that is good technically and good 1v1. And you know, I thought he gave us that together with Conrad, good combinations on the left-hand side, Cello joining in there as well. So yeah, I thought we had some good combinations on the left-hand side after he came on.
We're going back with AJF.
Okay. Yes, considering the dominance in possession but lack of goals, what tactical adjustments do you think St. Louis City would do to enhance the offensive effectiveness?
Yeah, we have to look at that. You know, that is obviously my responsibility, the tactical approach and the game plan. But again, as I said, looking at the stats and looking at the game also from my point of view overall, it looked good from a defending point of view and an attacking point of view. We had enough chances to score, and especially entries in the final third. So I mean, if we can continue with that, you can really work on the quality there and how we can improve our movement in the final third on the crosses, you know, on the cutbacks and yeah, all those details.
We wrap up here with Tom.
Obviously, it didn't happen all that long ago. Is any word on Giannis's situation, or?
I don't know. I just hope it was cramp, but yeah, we'll have to see. We don't know yet.
And when you brought in Timo, was the plan for him to play as far forward?
Yeah, it was. We wanted to bring more physique in the box. I didn't think we managed to put enough balls in the box. You know, to get the most out of him and Klaus there. But yeah, that was the purpose, to get more physique and another player for the crosses and the longer ball.
I feel like the last 20 minutes or so provided a good blueprint of what kind of could work.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I'm guessing, I don't know yet, but I'm guessing there are quite a lot of positives to take from this game. From a playing point of view, we continue to defend really well, concede very little in this game, and had a lot of good moments going forward. But obviously, again, we really need to work on that quality in the final third.
Coach, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Tom, go ahead.
What was the vibe out there in those after the rain delay? You guys were buzzing all over and creating chances, and how'd it feel?
I mean, it felt good. I mean, we've been good on the ball. I mean, we said in the locker room that we have to just step up and just be more confident, and we have nothing to lose. And we have to push, you know, and yeah, I think we should score at least one goal, but yeah, we have to be more creative. We have to be more confident and just believe in ourselves that we can score the goal. Yeah.
This is the fourth time in 6 games you guys have not scored a goal. Does that start weighing on the team at some point?
I mean, sure, but we have good quality players, and we have to figure out what is that we have to see some solutions, and I don't know, that's we have to work on it in training to create more chances, to be more dangerous in front of the goal. And I think it begins in the training and the way we train. And yeah, I mean, everybody has to just focus and and yeah, give the best from him.
How are you feeling?
I feel very good. Finally, after this, after the injury, I think it's my second game when I jump in, and I feel good. I mean, yeah, I try my best. I try to create some chances. I try create, you know, some in the good pockets, you know, that I can you know, like with the ball dribble and create some good options for the guys. And I think I did. And just unlucky that we didn't score. And we have to just yeah, how I said, just focus in training and try do it better way.
We'll go to Justin.
So kind of on Tomáš, kind of on that point, talking to you and Celio in the preseason, both of you mentioned how having each other in the rehab process was very important to get to this point. Obviously not the finish line, but to be out there with Celio in the most important moments of the game. Can you just describe about, you know, what was going through your head and how much that meant in the moment?
Yeah, as you said, yeah, we did together the rehab. I mean, we have some special connections to each other. Yeah, we went a lot of things went around, you know, before, like with the surgery and that. But as I said, me and Sergio, I think we show it today. I think we did good, and I think we have to just keep working, keep pushing hard, you know, that we can make even more impact, and or, you know, starting 11. Who knows? You know, it's coach question. But yeah, I think as I said, just we have to be more as a group and trying to be, you know, more efficient in front of goal.
And that is big thing, obviously. And that did it feel like over those final 15 minutes, obviously the efficiency, but to create those chances and to be in those moments, especially compared to the first, you know, 65 minutes, I feel like there's a way forward there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the first half was a little bit, we struggled a little bit. We couldn't find the solutions. I think the second half we step up, and I think we did better. And then obviously it was a bit chaotic with the rain and the storm. But I think we when we came from the locker room, I think we show it to the fans and, yeah, to everybody that we can play. And I think we have to do a little bit more, even from the beginning of the game.
Else? Go ahead, Ash.
Okay, Ashton Fry with Fry Talk. You know, you created a lot of chances today, but what does the team need to do next game to have a better performance?
It's a good question. I mean, as I said, we need to be more confident for sure on the ball. I mean, we have the quality guys that we can play, and and I think everybody can do it, and it's just about, you know, like, take the responsibility for everyone, you know, and just give it on the pitch, you know, and just don't hide and just do it, you know. That's, I think, the most important for me.
Right, and you had a big injury, and when you're on the field, does that kind of stay in your head a bit, or how do you keep it at bay to, you know, still play as such a skillful player? I have it. I have not in that surgery already in my head. I feel free. I feel good for sure. There's sometimes I can feel it, but it's normal. But I'm feeling great. I'm in good shape. I feel fit, and just yeah, I'm pushing hard. I'm working hard, and I'm trying to do my best that I can help the team, the club, and just to make our fans smiling. You're doing that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom, you got anything else? Tomáš, thank you for joining us. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. Tom, go ahead.
Hey, Simon. I think we ask you this every time. What does this team have to do to score goals?
Yeah. You know, I think, you know, going forward, we just have to continue to put the ball in dangerous chances. I think in the second half, we were on the front foot a bit more. But yeah, you know, in the first half, we, you know, struggled getting the ball in dangerous areas. And again, in a game that we didn't concede much, I think it's about, you know, taking more risks further up the field. And yeah, you know, having the personnel and yeah, trying to get the ball into dangerous areas. You know, I don't think we really generated much today. And, you know, they hit us on a bit of a counter. And I think, you know, what was their, you know, only or one of their two chances. So other than that, they weren't really dangerous. So, you know, I think when we have control of the match, you know, I think we can take a little bit more risk and, you know, try to create a few more chances.
Is that risk limited by the fact there's not a whole lot of goal scorers? on the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it. I think, trying to, continue to find, the right combination of people and, the right combination of numbers going forward. To continue to, generate chances. I don't think tonight we generated enough. And, I think last week, again, we didn't really score. So yeah, I think, it's something we have to look at and continue to work on.
You guys have not scored in 4 of your 6 games. Does that start to weigh on the team at some point?
No, I don't think so. Again, it's, a part of our structure. We want to be, very controlled. We want to be very, very good defensively. And, we have been. And, a lot of really close games. And, I think if we, start to generate chances and take more risks, then, we'll be in a really good spot. But, playing a bit more defensively, and I think that's kind of resulted in closer matches. So in matches like this, we have to be really dialed in on set pieces. We have to be really dialed in when we do get the chances.
We'll go to Justin, then to Charlie after.
Hey, Simon. And just to kind of touch on those points, it seemed like to start the match that the intensity was there, much like what Olof had talked about earlier in the week of just getting that intensity right out of the gate. But it did seem like Austin were able to kind of manage that and then be on the front foot for the rest of the first half. Was there something that they did specifically that maybe turned the tables, or does it just speak to like Austin's quality on the ball?
Yeah, no, Austin's a really good side, and going into it, we wanted to start the game, on the front foot. We wanted to, put them under a lot of pressure, and I think we did that. And the first 15-20 minutes, I think we had a lot of really good energy, and had the ball in their end a lot. I think that's the way football is. It's going to go back and forth, and for us, it's managing those times when we have to defend deeper. And I think we actually did a good job of that today, but if you concede on one of their only 2 chances, you're gonna have to begin to take more risks and go forward, which I think we did, but again, not really connecting in the final third.
Thanks, Simon.
Charlie.
Hey, Simon, just looking at your heat map that shows like where you were on the field, it kind of looks like the game of Twister. I mean, you're everywhere this game. You're on the back right, you're front left, pretty much everywhere. He played 69 minutes. You got taken out, not a full 90. How do you feel physically right now?
Good. Yeah. I think in the match, the game plan was keep me central and to running behind a lot. And, their back line dropped off a lot, which is, I think, why we saw a lot of the ball in the first half. And, for them being a little bit more passive, I think, like I mentioned earlier, we have to begin to take more risks and, find a way to break down a lower block, which is something we haven't necessarily had to do so far this year. So I think it's, it was a different challenge for us. And, in the second half, especially, we were on the front foot, played a lot of the game in their half, but, that's something we haven't had to do. So I think continuing to work on that and continuing to improve.
And what goes into preparation for next week, going into a Saturday game next week versus Kansas City?
Yeah, it's a derby. It's one that we have to win, and it's one that's always circled on the calendar. So, no, it's a non-negotiable. We have to go. We have to win. We know what they're going to do, and I think if we go out and we play how we know we can, then 3 points are very obtainable.
Simon, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.